pastries and one a root fashion and deco fashion a pamema and a memanta dinner said Mr. Dimdika can last week no don't talent can be bana yet come root fashion no a permanent come pa at the amount sounds not traditional dressing so no ye be ebi awoko program oboso directed say wahene anase wahema ebi abofra no koye ne career day ope obi amena dress na mesro say fani nyina babeda ye root fashion and deco na ye nsisi abofra no kama pa root fashion and deco be huyen o ye a chairman cemetery junction a chairman cemetery junction of amasaman dublo gono road no so no ho na obehu ye root fashion say butu a ye di adwuma utra cemetery ni pepe pa we say root fashion yes ye to cemetery ne so baby transformer no is in a while and a root fashion so no ewo obetima frɛ ɛyɛ sister root ɛwɔ 02 577 25304 02577 25304 and after so no 05315 05315 and no a root fashion and deco for a number no ofra sister root and over twetwem koma emu hwam sanso na a root fashion and deco no yesa a training na say admission egusua ekoso e bia wote en kana pese ukosua how to make decorations and how be pam a man tare and man tare ni nyina na and as be pese so a cake any pastries and as a traditional dressing na root fashion and deco ye kire e wo yaso kama pa ye den wonsam so atudwa e de amount sanso na big family multimedia institute bra na ye computing, journalism and media studies, digital marketing, business and secretarial studies in Yano, Yechre, our big family multimedia institute. Over to me, our friend 0595 9983 33 05995 0595 9983 and I say 0536 503920. Website no bfminstitute.com uburu asionoma ubitimi afa forms no bibia so no etimi akonkan e de amount from the camp of a big family multimedia institute house na BFM store say eba aye clothing and accessories amesraw fani nyina bebedan aye BFM store jewelry and watches no eno any BFM store men and women shoes e be about them hair care and makeup accessories and now hair aye abena ni makeup na wa je e de aba adwuma and then out to say yes oba so no pa so chen na nimu no enya asem ketwa we enya eye makeup na wo de hanky faso bi wo de hanky faso pe na atete aka hanky no da we permanent one eji woni man say yes afebo de chi no wantwu biem kura na han no na wo kɔ no we okohe ene abena nimu no enya asem ketwa wasa de eye ni shades no asa pe so no nya enya asem ketwa ene abena no ho aye feyi papa enya asem gutum za weekends e bia na ko bra ke ho a sense wanko de na se ne bra ke weekends wa hra de papa bia anyone ebi so no e BFM store kitchen and dining wares ni nyina no ebi e BFM store afenso no electronics nso no abadim e BFM store website no bfmstore.com uburu asionoma ubetimi ede nema na to wish list nim uwie nso a ne bia uniska o de beto cut later na wa place order na kama pa na enema nso atimi akonkan ede amount website na bfmstore.com and after Facebook and Instagram no BFM store ubetimi afre Mr. Sari it was 0547 149035 and I say 0246 407051 na Mr. Sirens so no ajo so kama pa we mu nyuma ku ahodo amaso yasena ye de ensem no ema o show no so a enya asem keto ade aka no ye de omo nsem so no e ba be todwa ade ama abra program no eguso a ekoso meko eduo na yatoa eye ensem no so
Fogan.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning.
Na wapom to say
Bia bokopa.
odabre muzwe.
Yeah. Edo ade ase.
Oh, okay. Now weekends so
weekends ndie kuye.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Say, that sorry, is the ultimate thing to look out for.
All right.
And is the best miracle in life.
Okay.
And you know, I say, "Why am I the achi?"
All right. Solo.
Eddie.
I'm say Jumadi na yasha asiano.
Yeah.
I'm say yambun compare here chikakra. We live in Accra.
Yes.
Now, anytime a bed rainy season biano in Sutra. What we witnessed yesterday had been things SCC till date.
Yeah.
And paying for Bako, your leaders at me a try say on bait me a day. I am my family dear. Now, so to me, dear, they couldn't do as it is being expected by us. And when so toy, me inquire around here about social media and other videos are circulate here. Now in normal it even what worsen.
Yes.
People lost millions of what properties in terms of what money. The social media champion, the YouTuber Kojo Sheldon, and Okradio Bejan Life, a quite how now you so net me a day. I will run you fee to the sense is it that Christ Psychiatric Hospital, the nursing college students and never who you know, amudometry in a day. I say, a day and ama still na your experiences are the way.
Oh, okay. Remember a tea for near her for Aquaba. Now, what's the matter to your idea? Me start me walk Kumasi, and I'm in my crada. And I'm saying, suit her, the beer news mo. In Swafa and crime for in Swafa and crime for ma. If you are near to Lady Bakwana, you know, Mutifino, or bar crab a bobra, in Super Fun Manui. Yeah, once and out, then time I'm bound that kiosk me, I didn't so you know. When you be intimate, and your friends soon found it a year kills now, or them in armor or a day, or friend inqua. Up to date, still in Sud as well, day, if any part own cry about so. Na dear Mimi who said a massa a year in Sutua, na encanai, I flooded no, do dona no edi, a year a quanya your fast way day, ye see a year a damn hot door or encrama muha. A quanya faso you see a year a damn hot door and crama muhano, a major problem. Because Yanshe Mimi ba a year a crano almost bear 5 years more any day. But Kakrama Bisfion or Hanaman who say, Baby Bray, no, I say like a dino, baby, yes, no, hoye a year in swum, waterlogged areas near Cham and Nipaso on your day, own si dine. Utims a baby and Nipanesi dino, in Sue day, a foul. But, and fano, on the baby Benya di Nitia Tuntina, and Quan Eden, a one argument. So, in the say, Unya in Sika, near Kawanamano, no sinny Danisua, saying soon be for him. Say a befahin edi ono no de eno de onke do be ka ne say obenya baby den esini dan hwe se ne yete yi kan do blue ufri some me fan yi kan do blue no no o ko ya so me no no a o tra Gulf filling station Pacific filling station na say do ko akraman na o se wona den sunsu ne den efa na ono my bridges be mintimin han kan almost be 8 to 12 bridges no my ma den sunsu no hono mo na na dry season ni hu so obi ani abre den bo foundations si dan gidigidi wo hono mo nti assemblyman na wono approach nipa no busan say na wan na ton ha ma o so meme de manya ato awie no say he wanya ato awie na unim ba bia wo si dan ne de because ha no nsuo kwan a densu no yiri a efa den efa ho nyina akwa na anye de emfi otwi na ni kura sebi panimu a woyi mframa wo bedwam no na okoso na wosi dan ne di nsuo to ba akopɛ oban na ne dan ne so nyina akata ono up to date once wo biem so on ye hwese nkadan no wasi awie kura na nka watim a ɛde na nka besi eno no ebesa kofa aye wo yu ne wo how esa de break Ghana na oman aban na sa boka se nsu ato yiri nipa entima men san koye den ensan ko boka enfan ko enye ne moa na so ono na so den ena oman ne koye den e de ko je sasase no de osi dan nta e de ba ko eha enkan ha no mo pa dodo na nsu to na yiri fan krofo ni di eye bebia yenye eye due diligence a yesisi a dan rough awaye waterlogged areas waterways no baby nso befa no ho ene ye dey yesi adan akese ye hwe area mu aye wo o de ko baby aye givans nso yi wo ya edi hwe ho no mo da area mu no enyina ye waterway but ye hwe yesisi adan ye dey wo ho no mu nyina enti se nso yiri a nso to na se wo yiri a edi dempo se obenya ekwan baby aye dey afampo de aye dey e de akọ ofie achama enu ababi ati ye dan ye chi nyina wo nyina flade because on see ye fie na filling station na chi ya to ana obi so abeje achire ho esi dan ono so to nti imagine say ensuo na eto a gata no mu nsuo no efiri soro nyina eba no efiri mekom side wo nyina eba no ebe fa yesi no eba nsuo no efiri mekom no ba efa kwan nim na agye kwan na bo so no ba hwe nsuo no toye no ba hwe ekwan nim a ekwan nim nyina ayeden aflade so into a major problem ba kono no second one choked gutters I just ye eniama gutters awon kran no ma emu na choked the aside had you say nipa no so ni nsuo nsufin eniama obeye bola eni adade no obehwe gutter ni mu abonchen chu nsuo to a enu na me giro na me hwe bi nsuo ne to no o ma so mo bola na mo hwe gu nsuo nim ni nyina na ba ko choki baabi afi na nsuo no nya kwan nyeden enkobiem dwena ho sa nsuo no enkobiem no wan fie na be ko wa wo ben ho no ene ba be de e ba be bowura wo fie aba be se wo niema ebia yenu bi de ta bronsan so ntintimi nduru ho ba dwena wa wo de no won cha bronsan so no a wo de ne edantia eno me gina na me hwe bebre because okaka se so a obesa ya de adu wa chwa ka se gata no wo dia so inti sade na ye nsuo to a ni ye twe bola gu nsuo nim na ye si adan awa ye water lock areas no ye be sere ye ntu ye hofo eno kan wo bi na enkran hanom no nsuo ye den yiri fa nipa how many times not say nsuo ato gidigidi be 4 hours 5 hours kumasi a yiri fa nipa kumasi what be how many times
I think once a while I think yesterday I know some other videos and they circulate on social media. I know my picture is airport
residential area. I want to dear me to make a form just say I want to get this now I am very choked. Yes, from airport on about Brookroom, B-line, Akobabi CCC, I saw on that area more on there. And Udibaba Roma, I saw once a waba mochizungo, that I on the mess romo, or Munte Gattes nim. And a man, I heard mono, it's me them, a flooded. But also on no 2 4 mile kwai ma unko si dan si baby nsuo da ene de enye adwuma ba enkran de ne de sade ekoso pa nti ye be sere me yes omo enkran ene MCs a ene DCs a omo ewo enkran ya no mo no ye be sere omo pa omo fo mo na nsi fam na ba bibia ye waterlogged areas ye si edan esisi no edi ye be sere omo se bu no so mo bugu omo mumu na nsuo nya den enya kwan ko se na be ya sanfan kofa oyo no bi anya den ema nipa wu na nipa hwere ne niam aya ban na be sa akwa den e be sa atwa sika fo frade akwa den e de akobo sa eka no nti e be sere pa no pay e be sere because na ya say obe nsuo betwawe na beti news se nsuo afa we de ne ko nsuo afa we niam sa na e ha adwen so on e be sere pa no game football game e koso oh yeah, University of Ghana Sports Stadium Legon. Could you imagine saying so no toyama a better park in so? I'm a game no. Boy no some come to me boy no game no suspend ama game no a training to an adjo and some mobile game no every.
Okay.
Ni na yen kan ha no mabra boni bia.
All right. So now my mentor na forgan. What you check akra on say.
First of all, e be chia ye tiefo and I feel so no ya hwefo. Say bring na no omode omafidie to big family radio na omo etie yen na nyameka ne say ye share sa ye problems here every time and that's all the time I hear from me I am medwin ho a mentiasie because there's something they say prevention they say is better than cure. Say your town planners ana you need town planners who kruma host me bisa say you need town planners who krum ha na we have enti omu yo madwuma na so omu yo madwuma.
I have a question to ask you guys, so just let's proceed.
Wo your engineers are omu krum ha am ye sure say omu ni mude ade omu kosua ni say a city ye be si krua.
Okay, today.
Ye pesi ye si krua wo hu. Ye pesi ye si krua. Ye wo town planners or ye engineers are. Ye just okay dan no ubesi a sini say enso enam hantinu memfa be so and so meters away from runways no and waterways no. Wo hu sade ni nyina a enkoso no. Enu na e ma say all the time so kakra bi tope na akra ye flood. Ye gates sene me brother so kan no gates no nyina ye den aye choke obi timi prapra ni fie no asesa Ebola ohwe ha na say obi ani ho na chese wa yedai watu bola na e akugu gata no mu ba ni refi say woto ball e de ball ban a wa wo so na yedai esan ba enti say yebe e change ya adwen na ya ye ne o say ye a ebebo ye nyina omo ton assassin so omo ka ho bi wa onim say e wa aban hihye mu no plan e chese e ha na wo say yesi dan ho nanso obeton ama obi ama nipa na ato na me so mayiska de ato assassin de abe dan o say me ye dan mi si dan si so
Okay.
One who say it no because being shed and castle manye sika ma na busu nti no me fan bi ko fan twini baby and I say me fan ko chi obi o like as say bia me shed as okay ma beto asase but me nya hwe wo so
Okay.
eti nipa na oton asase na ma me in the first place no ono odi bone kane ono ewudi ni
Okay.
but won me pa kire no eti wa wonim say asase baby asase dai according to a town and a plan and as a emremu no and was a me ton mo be fi say e bia enso be fa ho loro kwan enam ho ne ade but obebu ne ni ayeden eguso no asa kwa ton mo bi
Okay.
na de or how bebre e ba de bia enso beto bia you see people's cars floating ubu say ubi den ma yema ubu say chese enoma bebre mi bisa sa Argentina other regions and as other nkuro no saadi ensi ho ensi wo ho no akra nkwa na ensi tope na nya problem arentia.
Okay. So now, wise skin.
Okay,
Same way, Mami Bezao.
Okay.
Has the government of the day failed in terms of ways and I should be go kwam said the bear in Sota and Fatima Mifuana. The Indian Bizarre and say in the year 2019 it was the former president, His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and Anewa Baim. These same issues now also. At that time, the NDC as opposition party, and let me quote from Modern Ghana, 31st May 2019, NDC blames Akufo-Addo for deadly flood in Accra. That is number one. Then, Maminko back to UTV. President Mahama, who was then opposition leader of the NDC, who is currently the president of the Republic of Ghana, said, and I quote, bad governance cause of no rain across the country. And bad governance causes what? Flood in Accra. So if President Mahama yesterday criticized the president of the Republic then, say, need leadership style, and ama insua eto nyina fa Accra. Is that not so? Yes, that was him.
Yes.
Now, Oba here no, Oba be seti bibia, your friend no. Let me try to get it correctly. Almost say they'll be working in hand with NADMA, from anti-flood task force, which was set up in March 2025. And Nkrofo Wemuna Ewoho Standogbe, who is currently the deputy chief of what staff. He is the chairman of the task force. Number two,
flood tax force.
Yes, please. Anti-flood tax force. Yes.
Okay.
Number two, your minister for water resources and works and housing.
Yeah.
Then the third one, your minister for local government, and the fourth is minister for national security coordinator. The national security coordinator. Then the fifth is what deputy director general of NADMO. Then the sixth person, is Marita Brew, the legal counsel to the president and the secretary to what? The task force. Now, they said, a bad governance done by the MPP administration and a man in Sota, a crying in a flood. So as much as in the month March, no money himself from March, January, February, March, April, May, June year koino. In Sweden, and no more this task force where a buy. So, were they able to do their things, to put things in place? What we are experiencing today, the
mechanism previous governments did not fail. From Jerry John Rawlings' time, Abeba Kufuor, Atamels, John Mahama first, John Mahama second, Akufo-Addo, and John Mahama third. Nina no fail. ɔma feli in extense nhwe Ghana no enkran no per se ade ba ko ye problem panam di kan de tudwa no say ya allow enkrofo mo yeden omuzesi adan owo water runways and waterlogged areas and then the major problem any government be obaba aban mu no ade o senka di ka tackle no sa problem no only the various municipal assemblies no engineers wo ho no so no meden esia because your city and town planning committee your coordinators no meden omo da ano a omo no hwese aha yinsi dan wa ha aha inso fa ha aha no de kiosk ha no ma ebeboa how the containers here bebo ana meboa enye omadwuma omo di no okọ amasaman municipal ho no mo ya ye municipal engineer coordinator ho no ma ho na hwese yensisi adan o babi e de rough na nkokọ fasa oyu no we nyede ema yemusi ahụ sị saa de no omo ya ana omo nye enti saa na ma say no anyema yemfa nya politics o man mu anom no saa insuo flooding e ka ho because edi saa de we ajun so de be politics aha won so wa ban ba so a ebebu abo
say de ebu abo and this
yes ebebu abo because aden enya ade bi awa na wo sada say we create the abede natural disaster
phenomena
so ho enti nema bi sa na natural you know yemfa nye den enya politics was akwan na oye den ofa yebetumi ade ediasi ano emma sa na ema nye den enkoso ewo system no mu biem se wontimi nto ase kura na ube put some measures be in place ebetumi aboam aiden aso ano amawa emma timamufo no ho nye den enkwachiro mu de bia rather than say yebe play a blame game and MPP buy no o ma yehwe and NDC so buy no o ma yehwe e basa na akwa say the politics e basa so edi emwa ema o man punto nya den enkoso because ade we no e basa enipa ho na ye den e ka e na obehwere wagya pade nso obewura wo dem asese onema nyina utira nya ye kura na wasa ye den akohwere won kwa ewom e basa na e ha adwene ye enti e besre e NDC aban no so o mate tax force for this idea ekoso a kanka di oman ni nya e besre se omo inform nancy form na omo ntwa omo 4 years no e wa aban ni mu no na saade we edi na yetumi atu ase because afi ni nso no betuto afi pa ni nso no be onsa no pa nso na sa kasi animu asamu na ebetima sa de aman no pa ya to be maybe anumre so won we nya nwura June mu mpukura na ya mpese be ko July mu mpu ye be sere pa ntaban no all man na NC form na empun de oso ye ema sa ensu a yiyiri fa nipa na ekum bi na se ajapade empempem o man nimu no idi omomo na ase nkura ntim nye den entimi entukura na entimi enko yanim aso man
okay forgan
sene udi can be say no me so meka say both side no omunyina ma feel woefully if he say me in a first instance no wo kasa wa set whatever task force
anti-flood task force
yeah. What is the essence of that task force?
For them to tackle what we are witnessing.
And so I didn't air course adieno. What one tackle honeymoon.
So he blamed the previous administration. He said, "The bad leadership style."
Stop blame game no say.
No, political talks. I call it political gimmicks. Say no, obe can ebe twa man for adwen say say oh no drink ma mo ho ne ade.
Omo to aban ma. This is here the boss in your court.
Say no. On that tangent no, you find say oba ye nche afi na oba. What I say?
Oba shouldn't be as.
Enti would a young fire and no concon, but near make can say uti a pie won. Na say one to me who ti pie no fire by the source of that headache. Na say wo kofa a painkiller now no na say painkiller no ye adwuma wi a eti pie na be san yeden. E be san ba biu. Enti ne e koso ade no say obi asidan o baabi na say ye water runway na e na e de ade ne ba na yeni ni palo nko kasa se bia compensation bi ne ye be ma na ye bubu da na ekosi fufuru bia ma no ba bia won na me pa akere no yenya ne samum na ye ma engineer sai wokru ma ye dai omunyo madwuma sa task force whatever any is kakaka ne za be bo taxpayers money is be bo mo kasa kura bia wa woni mi so man Ghana be bia do bia be to bia no opese odidi wo ho no mo nie ni mo kura say e wo car no ne time to say car no ne tire tu any breaker ne de exhaust apai whatever sa no mani nyina eye kan hunu na de bra o man no enti no mo hwe areas a ye hu say oh ye si dan wa ha and a cost situation no gata bi mo choki wa ha yande still ye and then so to na over flood na a cost situation. That is what they should tackle rather than say forming a task force na just say almost be this kakake. So me I don't see any essence in the creation of that task force. And are you blaming who party A no? It's neither here nor there. It is would can one who fought no say asimasi wanye ABCD internet ABCD buy no. Once you need to find out the root cause of the air cause now why then what me attack. But to cover task for say whatever there and no me. That alone can never solve the situation. Who person so neto na amount for answer task force wa koku yi o money akosi o mo ana en mum na ope ana say ne o say ye say de be enso no flood no e ma no e na o say ye what my point na say in my earlier submission make a point be say prevention is better than cure. Se oba bobi bi ho ban se ensie no eyesen se oba twem ade na si ewiansa wa akwakobo ho ka if you say wunamubu na se ye chekire mawa esi sukra na wunya ne te se ne nyankopon ebo wa wo de baaye no ana meboa sanity. So we need to prevent the situation
right
rather than say ye fa ho na sa pe bibie di ni ade.
Okay, reasons are me my day discussion is say a free angle when you say the government of Ghana has declared his intention to begin a design a feasibility study said you can get a new city for specific reasons. One or say Accra, as a matter of fact, is decongested, so now you should get a new city. Said after say city no abamuno, people can move from Accra and now move free other regions but purposely they wouldn't come back and just be staying with us here because here already is being hot choked.
Say
So now, the question I ask myself is this same administration led by the same president appointed a minister for works and housing in the person of CC Anipana say in charge of your friend say Hajj board Collins Dauda. Omuko feasibility studies Sagalme Esofi Accra na Okoho road quines ha they put up a building a costing of mine almost $200 million. Sa housing but I been a normal year it was the same reasons they gave or the same reason they are giving us now and refer us to yesterday.
Now reason
say Accra decongested.
So decongest.
Yetimi buama nkrofo bi no mu etimi yeden e move far away from said be purposely will be for economic activities is yanka wo ba ha say now obeye wa adwuma ewie na wo wie anwumra na wa yeden na wakọ. That is the reasons into omo yeden omo de yes aden. Now my share ade kakra, me I have not been to any foreign country before, but I have friends abroad. They will tell you say when you take Washington DC, Washington is the capital of what? United States of America, and also yes, Washington. Apart from prominent personalities in a state now, Washington like in your headquarters into wherever you are, you go back to New York, California, no wakwakotena no wakwakoda into what purposely for so where you money you go back. Opoku drive from New York 2-3 hours before so you married Washington. One, the president says Accra is choked. And obey feasibility studies. Now we see a new my friend is saying a new community and now a crofo from a new city on its own. You can say city, you know what city entails here, a new city on its own. And is it a laudable idea? And if that is so, what should we as citizens expect from the government?
Okay. New city.
A new city on its
A
own.
new city on its own.
Yeah.
Ghana nangasa na times we on my na inu ho na ya sasre. Ya take ho na ya sasre. So on. How you just say? You have a country like Cote d'Ivoire. Domain say ebia say Abidjan. And I capital for maybe a decade. No master from Abidjan to be a Yamoussoukro. Busa hosa de nti no me ne sa. E bo mo mutumi de den. E de develop all the cities no. E ma cities no ye den. Emu ye fe, emu te. Na for instance bo ma housing projects e won so ye den. Akostro ama businesses e wo mu no ye den. I improve. And no nti e basa na wo Abidjan. Nya fe na be free Abidjan aba Yamoussoukro so obe pa adwuma ye. Because adwuma na wo Yamoussoukro no. Enu abi na wo Abidjan ho. Ya develop wo kama amount. Yen fa ba bi say Abuja. First na ye capital na nye Lagos. Nenye Lagos. Because I say dey no you free Lagos by Abuja. Ni nyina development ni bia. Se na ba ye develop city we ya. Ni e de kwa ha. Ni e develop ha. Ni nti be ba sa no. Obo say ma all the cities na den. I developed into being free tamale enka se me tamale. Ehwa ya akwawe so. Into me free tamala beti na nkan abebo bra. So on. Na ye jai ni yasa could develop a new city. A new city. Ni yasa tunidin. Ebe hardren. Eno no yemu se on sika ebe kosa new city nzumu. Sa sika no anye bia nke ndi mfa a different project o ba bia na. Ade wo say ye ne say Ghana no yen system of say the bia ya man enkran ana ye capital no ye besesa no emre na so say sa de no ye den since a year 1957 akwa me nkroma adaroma ye Greater Accra Hanomas our what our capital city no edi what is a government bia ba ana ban bia ba no aka say was sesa from a ye enkran e de ko ba bi fufuro da since na ye Gold Coast time o ana ye Cape Coast yesesa no ebe ye edeba eye Accra hanom no yesesa no nko ba bia biem emre na so akwa remember say kofo buy no person ko sesa no amanfo bi di be politics say we ya santini nto bo say we de eye regional capital no ko eko Kumasi because of say we ya santini nti but na idea no na nye Kumasi no boso de ko na nko boso enu ho na nko company kofo e person ye yi capital ne den edeko na ne mindset ni lasan ki intimi develop e ho so na nka hono so nya den enye standard for businesses and those staffs na nka emoma e hono na nka enya Accra as what a business world e city kenya na afa no ke be city fufuro bia o akoye business o nka Accra na e business and nka Accra tema no akoye business city a eno no nka enye regional capital sem ka baba ha no baba be your business now said na nka wo ka no from New York to Washington 3 to 4 hours over electric train krana enu electric train enu wa cost na bia electric train 1 hour 30 minutes what do Washington this wa koyo adwuma we wasa for train wasa den wasa unless maybe you are using a car and a bit take you be 3 to 4 hours that's na what do after that wasa baba ka be yo adwuma abeyo abafia be ye den do so ye and pa bia so ra wadware na woko enke perfect baye mu say we nyina no ye railway systems kwan so tesen no bi to Kumasi akase bia ma me fa train from Kumasi emra Accra me ya adwuma me san fa train in san go back from offer car from Kumasi to Accra be take you say STC ne sa VIP ni those staffs ne dem wa cha bia be 4 to 5 hours no do no go fa ye nuanam tro yi bi dia betuma chara ka 8 hours na unru Kumasi because roba won fa nkoko ne ade nyina san no do akọ unu na ade asa tubusa am se mfa so we dwuma Accra na uti Kumasi a obeda akọ abade bia se edi okọ adwuma ebe ye den te ma de ote Kumasi na obefa car so wa betena nkran abe business wa eden e wa ha na ma na ha na eden aye choked so on enti ebesre we nya afi no mampani no sagleme omoti about 1500 a building so housing projects on me on about 1,500. Na I ura Collins Dauda na eden e dano. Ye mu say on say akosi sen e was aglome ho. Akosi sen sa buildings no mu yusu ho no edi mi bisa say me no we temamfo ya yeto ya sabi yeni sa be yeni be millions of dollars e we account mu no. Ye mu say betima kwakoje sa dan ni bia na. Obetima kwakoje bi edi. Na janga akwaje akwaje ba kwa na me mesero maje ba kwa.
Imprempre a me note here. Anka be ko fie kwakoda.
Sao.
Me go back to fie.
Nga be go back. Be go back kese.
Be go back.
So on ye be sere pa. Ye be kasi yesi dan ba ye be wie ni city wo no. Doctors, lawyers, billionaires ni millionaires for na be sa ko rent za dan no. E ho be sa ko e choked. Because measures are say put in place ni emfa side den end to ade o say ye ni say setamala yenya ade abo tamale ho no ma ema youth no mo no every ho ma eye side ha so mo be pa adwuma ye den e wa ha ye so ho se sahwia yenya bibi wo ho mo ahafo yenya bibi wo ho mo bunu easter yenya bibi wo ho mo so ho now ye hwe cities are atwokupa Asante region Kumasi Accra and Atakrade. I choked. Kumasi Krade in airtime. I hope say about immigration officer no and some no okay can so on the best Roman penny when a new city or say could develop a cry.
Okay.
And the kind of a bro el mine. Okay. Ebe we no na ko to nje na let's kind of microphones.
There are several concerns and growth raise and normal patches. Where it is form of to just award contracts to the financiers who sponsor the party.
Perfecto.
During opposition.
Perfecto.
Because we have 16 regions. So visibility wise, at the intina when your rotational policies like said the Aname Braede
decentralization.
So that you invest some resources into the various capitals
yes.
So your Juma also create here. Now what create you allow the foreign donors or the foreign investors to come and invest in those regions. Said but why do people even come to Accra? On paper white collar job.
Yes.
Sometimes when you go to the Western North region currently, Sisi Amenoka said, me who you papa be a it is only baby any gold mines. Apart from that, in mine Nankasakran, now we engineer now unless we mobile or
and I'll be Juma.
So the people who are working there haphazardly, they have nothing to do. It will be a man bag is or Accra or man bag is no Kumasi and Kumasi is a video unya fee. You also hold baby and run about to a Kufu company Kumasi and what do you so some people are saying that these people want to award contracts to themselves. And for me, if they say so, one way or the other, I think they are being hot, they are being fair. I didn't hear saggle me till date. Say a day see number so basso amaya as a state. And then Kaukas could see new city will be a bed. Yes, a bed you ready. Menu you know her proud to election 2024. And I'm summer hey as in so boache. And then the former president, another them go Kufuado, a driving almost like 40 Land Cruisers. Eba Habeka sort say, almost see your friend saying, affordable housing unit. Oh, I'm a summer hey, stadium junction. Almost 1 year near me. I am be a dino movie and
oh, the hot as so said Umbuji and San.
Oh, Hannah, anyhow. So, at least we've heard you. So, let's go move on to my brother and into young Jenny, the gist of the friend is saying what the president said.
I joined the Nibako footy. And I joined. It's not been a baby say 2 hairs, I say a tea crying a day, encouraging 2 hairs are better than one. And I dream beba with him. Ube dream one, it chasse, and who be here so do quite a bakus subi. Nanny pan ebia wono, who dream who is straight to say. But Ubin so I would gin and Kausu much now, but catch say no, I didn't know who could say no. Bibia paya for high any day, and was a yedding. A beckham, and I say a nunti jai, and I said twasso. On when you're not dream, Abia on any council of advisors, whatever matter national margin, no one knows. But to me, no, Senka or move far the process of decentralization, send minandika kanye ebia from Accra to Kumasi na nka yakwa ko develop ho na ya mampuntu dwuma yeden aba ho bebre said the youth around that area no so na nyeden ensem fi ho ma Accra so ma bepe adwuma ye because Accra no aye very congested. I also it me decongested on say na dey saglemi issue mwesi munsin wie ekosi sen o mine sika taxpayers money eno so ayede akokonkon ho saa a sebi ye nyaso emfaso bia na o sa be fa enu achi no asa akoko create a whole new city we create university wom we create hospitals wom we create roads we create schools market anya sam kitu o anya sika kitu asam ne ye kan yo
so bi so betimi aka se
na no sika no kra ye wo bi saa de
so say all the $10 billion big push for initiatives. In there, we are not in
$10 million big push, whatever you call it, big push. Accra no cry ye wono. Ye ni rough road we important.
Now who can you now use the logo no Amasama road ye
ni potholes e wa Accra han.
In so to dey call event.
Even there are communities in Accra how kwa schools no kra no. I mean, bad.
Okay.
Adeti na yemfa se sika we emfa nsiesie enwama wo se yesiesie na afi ne yekwako bi a whole new city
so no so fi se bia nso to a flooding crofo nti for him
eno na medical car say they should call the attention of town planners and engineers na se wo se mekra na memedan esi waterways a yembungu ni ampa kakra bi mama na nkosi foforo mama
adenti na woni mi se odan babia wusi no emramu no etia
na premier me koto dan me koto
ni auto assassin mama is the first course
mama so mi bisa say
what you say
nti obeto assassin na me maton ma no me dem ni say hoye so
me use me who as example me ka say me but I just use it as an instance what they make can I say and you know those are the issues they have to tackle first.
Okay.
Etisa okwakosi krofu frobi na usi adi agi udini aka say yes this is Mahama city this is for instance Mahama ke na any bi na opesa o ya na say dien sa adwen no is neither here nor there.
Okay.
Yes, I say your boycott sa idea no with immediate effect. Na say sika no e na eri be ko mikrom voter ni yakub nyuma wo ho say de be obi emfi ho Accra obeba so nya baby na no da overhead ni gata mu ni ade enti obi ho a obre onso obi ho ontimi bre what I say enti hu say life no abrabo no twa na ma too much obi say no start ye nya was was away den oye so all the robbers, the thieves and the criminals you see today no enye bebre na ne pewo but situation a wafane ni self no enema wo yesa
economy na chiro mo adwuma so man
on say na etie no enti no yefa Nanado the previous government
His Excellency
His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo Adanko Akufo-Addo the initiative na ka ode buy secondly ya yanka babu
one district one factory
all right it was I believe said ni trimu pono no saa de ni tina ka ode saa adwene ye den baaye this and come to me executing it to the fullest nka ebeboa me wasamanya minim so ejuma kakra o ha me so me de metimi ayama me nsa koma no me nko ha me ho se me ba akra na ma ba bebresa what you say into decentralization no and nka mutumi adwen ho a na omutu ho anamo a eya de betumi abo oman no rather than say ye kwako create a whole new city a city of Jerusalem and a city of Gay
Mahama city been so na you krom na de beko
city no se udi beko mi krom no anka nkrodada krona wo dada no fako siesie na bie nyuma wo na amanfo enye dwumanye and technically if you do that you are decongesting the population of Accra.
All right,
what you say so that should be the best way to go.
All right,
tini me work on
yo ebusia you go so I my morning Ghana discussion segment you know at the bro ntin pepe so I you know you beje yabo for krato aba na yasanto jubadi so
okay say the yabo for krato no so to dwa e de amawa send edi kan edi kan to edi ama on dem heba aso yasene san so na root fashion and deco account ho bi big family multimedia institute count offense no BFM store and so account center for trade sebra ye hosting no na ya advertise business bi to say hotels for wasem be dying san so na vendors restaurant and pubs transport companies non-governmental organizations, travel and tours companies, real estate companies, hospitals, and pharmacies. Juma bia we do no mesro say for wasem nyina be dying. Center for trade. Send the biara mekano. Yeso kanea ye disi beposo na yenso kanea enfa kodo ase. Esa enhren. Ba disi beposo dia e be hren pam obi on sa mpa waso kanea no dia eden e de beposo. In the center for trade there no, to say a mountain, Afajado, and I say be a Atria mountains, and I say be a mountain Everest, no, although canyon be swa, shrine, ama ubia, our Ghana, we are Safanena, ubia some pa, a center for trade, and I bought out a bought or got on the room at the amount. Into Jumabia, Uyane, the Mr. say, Fabedine, a center for trade, now your moho the room, and Fama kama pa. So, per se, and Chimubi, a chemi days, I afre frey, now pay. And some at about a center for trader, Mesro Frey, our number is so 0547 148481 0547 148481 website centerfortrade.com centerfortrade.com Facebook center for trade ebia we so Android phone Google Play Store buru honoma app no center for trade say iPhone enso na use so iOS App Store and so no center for trade na download app no na bibia so no atimi akonkan the amount Trustees Network Group se bra adwuma yedi yaso ya marketing services consultancy services tourism and vacation property management brokerage birth certificate application and afin so no yes passport application yaso ye trustees there dwuma yedi no ano edin ye pa ye betimi anya daje na watena se na afutuo bia o se etu about dwuma bia pa se wudi no ye de ama free a untua kapre umpewe opeka ya moto mu a kogohua ne nya kata obetimi afrem pani 0540 932188 0540 932188 website no trusteesnetworkgroup.com trusteesnetworkgroup.com na empanifon so no eno atwe enkoma kama pa dwumadi no etwagu live Facebook no big family radio obetumi enyan afolo yen enya bi so ahwe enya bi atie kama pa wo de comment no eba o Facebook no na wo like na wo share ama afoforo so enya bi ehwe e wo show no so sanso na Facebook ni Instagram no big family radio TikTok and YouTube big family radio and I say big family TV na bibia so no atimi akonkan e de ama obetimi so nyan ati modernghana.com e abefo kwantempo no so sanso na website na bfmnetwork.com and then so no obetimi nyan ati ho no mo.
All right, Abusiafo, you are welcome back from our commercial break as well. Our next topic for the discussing segment has to do with the Ghana Immigration Service picks up 2,000 foreigners from the streets in Accra. And I read, the Ghana Immigration Service in the special operation has picked over 200 foreign street beggars across various locations in the street of Accra. The operation carried out on Friday, May 16, 2025, led by the arrest of 384 male adults, 577 male children, 525 female adults, and 755 female children. It's a Ghana Immigration Service. Did you make the BS your money? Say, share your street in this Accra. Sometimes, Kokra. Foreigners are winning more baby Accra. Now, these people will come.
Bunia so like I said, baby.
No, what to be at the end of Wuntiaka or Mede. I'm for so. So, who say, it do baby. So, I'm going to me and make sure says, I didn't, a tour, a betra. Or hobby bread, a bebano, and ya bed, a bebois. It's a head of public affairs, or assistant commissioner of immigration service. Your friend Mike Amakwanta, or the bed, or the bed, two just say, these individuals, there, almost a day, I come, the government of the day, no, Adrian say, or my blood screening, the amomo, attitude to my mom, or mine beer will be a day, a freezing, into a mudu go bassimu, near woman na.
Back to your hometown.
Back to hometown.
Pack
no man day. Na coffee. Mama shall say free to Forgan.
Yeah.
Ebe boy.
Yes.
Kwabeso.
Ebe boy in a sense almost ka ho bi na Accra na congested saa no. Nti decongestion na ma sha ase no. Nti o ma ya de pa. And an nti American say yes no so say uko Bujumbura camp. I hope I got it right.
Yeah, Bujumbura. Central region.
Kaswa
that is central region.
There was a time it say muna moya hoho na ye ama mo baby say mo ntina no more than landlords na mo tonton yen sase. Minim say what is sase to what is incident in that. Yes. Entino ya Ghana ya ho na ye peaceful country na you say it me hwe han ema ensem ye den e fire sedodo. Ena o hwe criminal act bibri be ekoson so a bibri na yes foreigners ya na omo engage in those kind of things, especially yenuanum alatafui sememwa enti sai no ma sha ase no is a step in the right direction pass e bitimi aboa say yesi usuma akokoba na usuma akroma no so enti senior omatimi ehu omu various cities omu free man ankro omu fima omema omu de omeko back to omu route ne de yepa ba senke ba say oh omu se so omu keke no omu de omakokugu ba bi keke na afi no omu ye de meka say ene kan twayi but once I they've tried say omu hu say we ofi Burkina we ofi Nigeria we if you dia onye drupe omu aban no be make sure say they'll get in touch with their abusiafo said the beya obi abeko ni fie na e de asundwi ama ono so enti ni omoye ne de to me anya anamutu boni bia eye pa
nti ade na o say aban ne ya sa ade we no e bi nsi bio
se no ne say immigration fo ya omudi se adwuma yi oma na o say omo ani kosa no ma no say obi ba o man ni mu a wo be question nipa no wahu obi o ha obeba by land won enti buba question nipa no o hwe na say ade a o ba beye no ana reason no obema enye too much of ana say a good tangible reason bi na I mean you don't allow the person to enter into the country said ye be kwa abruchiri a wo ko ju visa ne ade ye be interview ne ade ye hu say no ne a wo kan ye nto so wo be gba ho na wakwa ha o ma adwan ye ma wo ye be bo asan ye ma wo ko no yitimi hye saade na ase a ebetimi aboa pa.
All right.
Yeah.
Wasking.
Okay, Eddie, Ghana na kasane de I want say ye the American say ye free zone country. How na ye visa free zone country. No papers, no documentation. Tinipa na so ano ho a ordinary chire himfa omo Ghana. O my konkro mi ni be akunya sa o my konkro ni free ye. No wa betena ha no mo na se bi enema ensem fata no no be den wa bedi wa ha no ye den okọ sani pa no mo good street nim na mo stress de do na free Niger e fana free Niger especially omo ene omo ma no eti traffic light ne sa eye joint na ka traffic chia no mo na mu na omo stress riska odura na training sa bo no kan just be bosom nwale no omo da be tena oman nim oba no papers be na oyeye documentation be na oyeye visa be na odi be ru oman nim free babusa ho say di omo de omo nim Cote d'Ivoire and as a French speaking countries no omo akotena odi nim say dey o si abrabo si fatie no obetu akotena Cote d'Ivoire without a calendar ana enye adwuma so be pia bonten a wonema bonten na oja o quarantine kura wo fie betuma che odo akọ okurum ba bia fie no ofi betena Cote d'Ivoire do bako back
quarantine ye dey
to say like say bi akọ America na uguta green card
okay
sa na mo so de nete nti se oni quarantine den se Cote d'Ivoire bonten so obetuma ye a operating po as a what as a foreigner. Baye mu say ho obetimi free Nigeria no obetena Ghana oni hwe no oni any proper documentation bia business ko ye concern register but na sa nipa no ono no ye bojua say the Ghana ni so ye bojua which yambra no crampo nka trade union documentation no act no crampo no enka sa de ni tia sa wo foreigner na China di timbet na Ghana China ni ba timbet na Ghana no to aburo okwa ho wo to aburo to bayre kokko okwa ho ne nkate
who said there was a clash between Nigerian traders and Ghanaian
and na me dey ba no which is very bad and Nicholas and Kese so sa na man so cross we ekromi awo omo a ye Ghanaians na omo ko Nigeria ko digwa no buso omo the difficulties omo fam o Nigeria bonten so onya na fala sao said omo betena Ghana no omo nya na fala no so we also we a citizen who free Ghana o go to Nigeria we say o spare pass o ton spare pass wa ko jo store so ton spare pass e ba betum as a sao nyama no nyina ade wa ba ukrom ba yemu se ho ase Nigerians no ba ha no utum so otamboto na edan ko omo de ne twatese nko a so ono Ghana ni no ade no ono ton ne pa ena Ghana ni meto ono ne de enti sa microphone ya ono nyina ba ko to ni bi 22 cedis ode ne beje 150 pesos or bet 50 pesos are free so na be beto ono no de ne ntem eja wo Ghana ni de no ba na mu nyina mo ko ede mo ko to the same day, which is very bad. Emra makwan emma a foreigner emme yes abodwa business na Ghana ba yemu say ho Ghana ya biema to the stand say Nigeria ni betimi aba Ghana no akwaje store aboso kan no so to spare pass okokuma magazine no aje store no to spare pass which an camera ne man kwan say nko onye sa ade no say o ya foreigner ade emra ne ma o kwan so betimi be like say a big factory ebe continue more than about maybe 200 or getting to be 150 200 or 300 people are much married adwuma company no and them ranama foreigners come on me omo pretty but enye de me timamuni no mabie me store na me to me provisions kakra no emra makwan ba yemu say ho say Ghana no sangrofo no e de na mrane ka kire omo ya ja omo nyina agum and omo o pretty e Ghana ana temamufo na osan ka omo ye sa de no mumu no omo ye den ye ho e kire e wo man nim all because of say ye mfa ho ade o man no be roma ofiri ni krumu ba okra me ko omo Ghana e ho de no documentation no proper documentation and so ya mroba ofiri ha street obetena ha oba beto adwuma no so ha ebia make us we must want the penalty no awo ni krumu no mo obe Ghana ba she Ghana because hana oba no emra bia nje kire no onya duru se Togo ofiri Nigeria na eba no onya duru otwam Benin ebe wurama beduru Togo border yi so na oye niema o so oye de fa ye no wuramu a eno ano no so enti ebesre awose ye ma Ghana zen documentations na hu hia yen especially the ECOWAS card na now no ye no that is Ghana card na ye kana ECOWAS card o sign no be brain say ekutawa passport about 8 or 6 or 8 West African countries no so okuta sa ECOWAS card ni bia ubetimi da ko free ba yemi sa education no akọ temamufo ni tirima na
say the institution bia say the brother is it NCC
National Civic and Communication Education.
Then they have the National Communication Authority. They are responsible for that. Last time I said first na
major one the parent NCC for the goes on boss in the room.
Okay.
Omo ye kasamafo edema aban no. So in the sane ma we nyina na se nkomo na omo kwa abonten to amanfo for say foreigners omo ba oman nim no so wo omo adwuma na enkoyi a beyi asutire ne enso enye da yenyi aban na nasa police force so ye den asutire ba yemu say NCC adwuma omo ye oman nim no ene say ene na court nhye ye to office abotai aso ye consini so se mere so ogudidi anu aso alarm asini siren no aso asini car no so wow kaso ko ibi babo ogudi fufu fie fufu owie no oba no asaso siren nesi so no na besena kura office ade omo ya no adwuma aso mudi no we how many times ana ye wo fidio mi ha omo no ko any radio station any TV station enyo mo hwe o
enyo mo kai
ya enyo mo kapre obetima abafia ha anytime ye mo ni so metima aba betima jai e de ama omo ma ye den omo kasa de ama aban na kire niam a wo se ye den timamfo ne ye mu se omo ya na okwa amasama municipality omo obi wo ho omo unit wo no omo office wo no da ben ano se ubehu omo ka na bi a etwam once bi asa what is omo nam announcement bi krada nso omo dwuma so nkomo ye no omo bodawuro de ma aban no e ma ye timamfo no ye hu ne ye den koso ebiare se new city enko omo na so nkomo ye den omo bo sa dawuro ni nyina mayen ensuo betitoi omo dwuma so nkomo ye no ensuo betito mo si da no ewo ensuo ekwan mu no mo hwe yi o ebiase yo na nkomo bodawuro NCC na nka ya da ya ho so ye musi ya so omo ye sa adwuma na na ti ye besre pa se de awoho eje oman na fa no eno so ka ho na aye criminal duties de koso oman no mu
sometimes obeko a various market na these foreign nationals no omo na illegal drugs na
omo de ba
hu abochi bi
unim red
wasesa ye friend is nro wo se nro ni bi wa ya draw ba to ho service bi ne to
ebe wura ya kese onoma
no for like edra onoma ebema
Obama
be kese
what
prolong like obetimi ya head sometimes bo ho kra no omasini dua bi a ono pese like onum aduro na sa be ya me na way ni be dey so I do ask myself say kwa be na nkrofo we so which means as a matter of fact the national security as a matter of fact in this country na
they are not working
because customs immigration na moye
the custom is prepared for revenue collection.
Yes.
Then immigration is what checking of people who enters and what leaves and what enters. Is that so? It's quite na immigration service, custom service or custom division service of what are various security agencies. No, I remember way back in the village. Sometimes we have bones say Sokoto for like Niger for we no. Omaba they have enrolled drugs or mobile on beton. There was a time you were one night we masalachi be a me fetch. Na ye kope be di wonzongo at that time. You drew her. Na service you. Car kwa anymore. That was when these people were even having that thing. Yeah, I already.
They were foreigners.
They were having that thing. Yeah, a man and a woman were having that thing as quote unquote. So the driver has to wait. No fi be cry like maybe omoyare omko bie keteno so ho like intumano efru omo na sadi we na
omoyo man nema
so solo what should the government do?
I was aban no ema ede ne nice form
okay
because and said in America no NCC for so some so ye omadwuma because omo no mboda room den ede ma oman no ede ma aban so ema timamfo ni hu ne ede koso senye ne eye newspapers na capture we dia ba nke ni mo hwe
okay
so on kenim say eye foreigners by 2000 crown immigration for eden ensa akawo mo ensa ka NCC for adwuma so komedo omboda roma yinyina eden yinya bi ede eti nta ban ne fa ne NCC form na sa eye institution called NCC you know omo enhwe omadwuma die mu yie because omo no adwuma die to sini aga na eche say senye radio stations a ebebo dawuru ama yate anka edi ka bibie ni ebekoso oman ma ebede ye bete mo so ka madwuma no na sanka mo ye de mo ye edebo aye aban no
but also unsusu say right now no the narrative is changing enya fe na we de ka horns basic car so no wako mia bibiri akoya announcement ntie bi omo so susu yemu no they have to channel this campaign
through the media.
Through the media.
Simple. Through the
what
media.
You're saying they are not doing it. NCC. You fear.
NCA now can.
NCC. NCA. They are in charge of communication. Media. But you can NCC here. The mouthpiece for the government.
Okay.
Also kasama abayin no ntino abayin keni kwan sa abayin communication director.
No, the government has to get a spokesperson for him.
Yes, so and NCC, you know, on na buy the bia or the ba e man central for cry et ansa no manya bia tworo. Ba you say I was enjoying back of Faba, na bi cry NCC ni go nim. No nim. Your problem I all man no. Inti e best buy no van the NCC form. Now no foreigners no ya do so me ya je man cry dem. Afa ye besre untimi nkotena eye Egypt say we ye Ghana ni ntu koye de ope o Egypt mam enya adwuma bo betime free Egypt abetena Ghana do ope no obeye obeye because onukrom odimra so bo onya bewura Ghana pe na yare na fa no emra so pa de oni onye den oni mra no so da do pe no obeye nti besra ban no emra e wo se ye de tu ekwam emma foreigners e be wura ha no ma e de wo haw ne amane e ba oman ne so no yemfa nto kwam ne mo ama enhyehyɛ papa nyere enko so emfa man yen.
All right, yo, we have few minutes, like almost 8 minutes to end our discussion as well. Our last discussion for the segment today in Greater Accra Mayor engage traders ahead of tomorrow's decongestion program or peso ahead. Oh yeah, the but I until share traders and yes, onion bedding about the president's visions to how to run a 24-hour hot economy. It's from a channel nobody should even traders and yet traders no or market sentence in Ankasano or more motonton or various pavements and your friends a pedestrian maybe as a pedestrian and street hawkers near that he engaged them said by obia and yet and the reason is a open person fix street lights said away chroming high then the street lights will be both solar and what electrical one as well. And see, they don't want them say channel baby drum be show mujuma die nyina say no sankrofo ni nyina be and we recall say me know nyina betra say I think a few years ago to have discussions about and then I am say driver for some be dey omo be call demonstration why these traders baby any kwan say omo ton no man nyina no so omo ye dey omo ton. I think for now no the mayor himself came to even have to educate them, the need for them not even hot being there again. To you in the final minutes, and I'm saying, oh yeah, now the one obo or wrap up ahead. Am I? So that is what it is.
Well, me can say, I did be away be na say, who take it through the dialogue way na ayana ebwa, and you be na yede by force. Ede eye intino. Send with me, actually bang all these hawkers na on your moon. Akasa amantes me sure so ntiase ye adwuma aha nti the way awaye no eye na ase ye de ebo baako eyikum enoma mienu the same issue say na wudi kankan e ma drivers for e ka say nkomo strike because of these people are blocking omo kwa omo baby omo befa ne ade nti so watimi akọ engage omo because of this 24-hour economy preparation I be fix light any ade yepa na ne meka ne say traders no so no obi ho be kan asem na ache no see you mate but ade be che wo be ko ho no na wasan akọ asako shedwa wo ho no manti no omo hwe no omo so mo fa ose enye oyo aha nti nye metimi akan na esamba ye decentralization na say yekusi new city ni ade ne nkeka ho na sa adwen wonyi fi ni tim na yenye decentralization mom yenfi city ni fi Accra enko ebia voter Kumasi Takrade whatever enu mom ebeboa asin say yekwakusi a whole new city sa sika no ye nyoma ye wona ho atochima e wo say ye maintain no yemfa enye maintenance na ne wo say ye ka ho no yemfa enye nka ho mom na ye enrich ne ye wo rather than say ye kwakwahye foforo ase aha entino eno so eyade a ebeboa pa na omo so na ye repatriate omo say pack no makofi for so no so da dwumadi no so e wo say ekoso pa na etimi ewie peye na omo so na ye omo ba na endu bone na omo de ba ne ade no mo na mo borders no so no ma mo ndwe kakra na ye de be mama mudi ahye mboto mu no but ya mo ndwe se be on mine no ho unse the future starts from today. It is as already ne say ndundu ya omodi bayina ye boys e future leaders ye no no ama brabo asei mahama sebe na oho no obi ɛna enyim no ɛna yɛ wo no te sɛ na yɛ wo me ne wo nti wo so na wo sɛ wa brabo nnen wonnim ɔkyena asɛm o bia na wo yɛ president bi wo yɛ lawyer bi a wo capacity no so bɛda ɛbɛ serve nipa dodoɔ nti sɛ wo disappoint nyankopɔn na sɛ abrabo na nko ya yɛ so bɛda ne president ana so bɛda ne lawyer ana so bɛda ne engineer na sɛ wo ntimi anko sukuu na ɛbɛba mu ana ɛmba mu. So we need to be very careful and cautious about the way we live our lives. Said the beya butayentia or boade edi ba asase no asase so no ye betimi afofele da butaye no rather than say ye follow PS na enwama enwa say ye obitimi koto 3 seconds sa super glue 3 seconds na wa twi move power na egunitim na che say wenyina wo de coin e de na obenya fimu
okay
na ba kono Tramado, yes, and a Bema will fire na witness. I don't know the dude who are holding in more about no more about who say, yes, see, we drew Nasa sing Woma the same day. Woma ever say 200 times, and I will do a day. That's what Tiasi.
A mu pipe cry a patch.
That's what Tiasi. So you need to be very careful about that. Now, yen drink darty. Okay. If you say, Nyamembo biama say so say or may live just a life. You have to leave a trace. When you come to this earth, no, I was ultimately leave a mark. I was asking so. Said the bear, said ye kai kwame nkroma. Yes, oh, wabe biama. Ye kai mutuni where yes, oh, wabe biama. Yambo and home modern to say yes or no. The community in which we find ourselves, no, we should be able to leave a legacy.
All right. So in the next 30 seconds, I'm saying so to talk. I put you when I do what here for.
In
the next 30 seconds, I put you when I do what
here. We are driver, Nasa walk out to say visibility very poor. Today and now speed, you know, were reduced because so talk speed Nasa be cross to control no and adding, but say speed no. A minimal and no ultimate control. And I feel so be answer wo fie no proud fear but modi say wo be keep ball no se sanfa ko bugata mu na se nsuo to a ensuo na jira ba be fa wo ankasa enti na no so na hu be hia pa say ye ni be ko eno so ho pa
solo simami enu achi bonnet of mama na fa wanu si
okay the american say mayor oya de so it me call sa aprobo no your friend say Michael kapo alote yeah ono na Accra mayor oya de Mr. Na orchestra stop no say bibia no create awareness I boa like say bi omunimu hwe omoto ana yabasi bi tu omo yaba ko fa you ne menko meko menko ne adade aba nti wahyew nti no ono awe die wonam omo so ana wo bo mo nka yes nyame adoma wo kyena sei na be de beko so nti we ni kwa say wotena ma wo kyena sa be de beto say wotena ma wo kyena no beto na say wa no wa ye de waso ye de na say wo ye clear Mbappe aso de was mente so on the best way we dey me ya na ba mo na so ne mabekasa wo hwe we streets omuko ye na omuko ba bi say Cantonment street omuko Nsawam road omuko Parkland street omuko Gogisberg avenue Simple road Kojo Thompson road and afenzo Kimbu road streets no omuko ye no na edoson wo hwe ba bi na ho ye choke down am unfortunate na ho ton ne no omuko ye no mo ye ko ye de kasa boko we dey honorable ne mabekasa boko nti we ni kwa se echena no duru a omeba na mda so to na mo mo chinchina atwan yese sa o ma wonsa mo ye din bibiriba ye de ye bum so ho we de honorable pese wonsa me ye de na bum nti no no aye de abo anamo abo mo na ase ne mabetwetwe nkomo no me pa mo chemo nya no mo ntie ne yie na ochena no ye numre o kwa a no asa oni ma nyina ye de wa ma chance obetuma atena wa ye de aton ne ma ba opon numre na o kwa nya oni ma ho sesa onema no nyina yeden efiri woko na etena dwuma mbeso mudi no enye den enkoso toten enfama oman no enkran no emunye den emunte because inso tuto idies ya hwe yi a afi ni nso be den ebeyiri afa enkrofo bebre oman no basa nso a ha adwen aban na be sa yede aboka akọ tutu asa nyama no nyina ma yesa diska for France akwede asa akọhye esa unit o nti be stress e radio omunti meya asem no na omumfiri o na nyame adoma o chena no sa ne adwuma omudi no so nyede nti enkoso nkran monte
okay
with the message just 1 minute me dey can sing bi na me fi asama na me ba Accra on the 1st of this month na sada no ensu bi to epa na enye easy na udu adwagire efi hɔ ba nsawam ɛhyɛ dan wa too much na who send nsu ata kwan no mu na amanfo kra de intimi and cross cars cry cross na adane asem unim ne ntia ɛyɛ water way ana obi abeto asase no ho ana wasi filling station ana wa blocking nsuo no kwan no obi asi ni container oton ade o kyese nsuo na amene no kra enti ne ntia mpesa me ka we ho asem ne sɛ sabi obo ade ato nsɛm no wanya sika kra na so kwoto asase obabi de ka cho se asase na eda ho no ensu efa ho a enka se o mandwe se bi wa wo nko a wo hu dwe timamufo anase dwe wunuanom nso ho se de be ya ebetimi aboye nyina manuasi
yo all right abusia ye do bibia se se mojemre na mutie asopam my Ghana mid-morning discussion segment and I had a brown you mediane Eddie Murphy wasken medase
okay
solo foga medase iradi adoma echna yebeshia
all right